Shalom, giving all praise and honor to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakak Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone, who I learned from daily. Shalom, Labakariam, Shah, Yasharallah. That's peace to the hopeful elect, the nation of Israel, ordained to be saved in these last days. Just checking out this flyer here by the U.S. Army, looking for recruits, and you know who they use in the face of Jake, and that's a female right there. That's a female, you know, and that's why they got these recruiting stations all up in these colleges down here in the hood, recruiting Jake into the military. They've been doing this for years. But what's happening? You got a lot of talk about this third world war, and a lot of people are not, feeling the military at this time, at this present time. So they got to put flyers out like this: 35,000 enlistment bonus, which I'm sure you don't get right away. You know, it's very misleading. It's not like you sign on and as soon as you join, they give you 35,000. You know, that comes with increments, and after a certain amount of time, they break that up. And then they put down here a $50,000 student loan repayment. So basically, if you go to school after your 4 to 8 years of active duty, they'll repay $50,000. And this is a crock, man. This is a mess. Babylon is a mess. Ain't nobody joining. So they ain't gonna have to put out that what do they call that? Oh, the mandatory draft. I know sometime in this was like the September of 2021, Biden passed a bill. It was on Congress floor for a minute, but Biden actually got it through for the draft to overtake women in Great Babylon. So now women 18 and older, they can be drafted at this time, knowing that they was going to be at this point with facing off with Russia, China, and definitely what's going on down there with Israel. And they bombing the hell out of Israel right now. I just seen a report, a few hundred children, was just bombed down there on that Gaza Strip, man. So they going for theirs right now. So it's turning up. And this is the flyer they put out, try to bring in new recruits. This thing ain't gonna work, man. This thing ain't gonna work, E. No one believes in Great Babylon anymore. You don't have that spirit of might. The face of your army is a female black woman. This is the face of your army right now. So Babylon is a joke. We know we definitely at the end. Let's pull two scriptures. This is Jeremiah 51 verse 30. The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. I mean, they gave up, man. Nobody's gonna want it. Even the guys that's in, the Army, the Navy, the Air Force. These guys don't want to go to war. They're not joining because they're looking forward. They have that warlike spirit on them. That's not why they joining the U.S. military. They're mercenaries, but they don't want to die. They just want the money. They don't want to fight. They just want the money. Now, you got some crazy Edomites who really want some blood, but the majority of people that join the U.S. military, they just want to get paid and the benefits. So the mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holes. Their might have failed. They became as women, man. This whole system, going back into Isaiah 19, the Lord was going to break the spirit of Babylon, man, till they broke it down as women. And we know women don't go to war. Women are not supposed to be going to war. So you're not supposed to have the face of your military is a woman's face. A black woman at that. They have burned her dwelling places. Her bars are broken. One post shall run to meet another, and one messenger to meet another, to show the king of Babylon that his city is taken at one end, and that the passengers are stopped, and that the reeds they have burnt with fire, and the men of war are frightened. And that's what's going on. These jokers don't want to fight, man. So they're going to have to reenact that draft. They know it's coming. They know that draft is coming. Wait till they announce this war. And this is going to happen when you get drafted. And you going over there to Israel, you're going to become part of the soil. You're going over there to Russia. You're not coming back. The North American army is not coming back. That's your destiny. The Lord's going to put you in a Bible. You're going to be severely burnt, because you're going to remain over there through this thermonuclear destruction. And then when the chariots show up, they're going to really dust you off. They're going to clean up the remaining of the North American army. This is Joel 2, verse 20. But I will remove far off from you the northern army, and will drive him into a land barren and desolate. And that's Saudi Arabia down there in the Middle East, with his face toward the East Sea, right? It's the Red Sea, and his hinder parts toward the uttermost sea, which is the Euphrates behind. So this army is going to be headed for Armageddon, man. Down there in the valley of Jehoshaphat, the valley of decision, man. And his stink shall come up, and his ill savor shall come up, because he have done great things. It's going to be the judgment of the military when they do draft you and send a lot of these niggas out of here, man. And the Lord ring the bell and then punch your clock, and it's your time for judgment, man. It's going to be a lot of chaos in the street. But that's what's going on with Great Babylon. Nobody wants to fight for this place. Not even your good old American pie-eating white boy. They want to get paid. So I want to give all praise and honor to Yahweh B'Hashem, Yahushua B'Hashem, Kakadash. 2nd Ezra 6, verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Shalom.